It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers' versatile running back. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance. It's the Panthers and the Cowboys on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them.
The Panthers offense getting going here for the first time. 9-0 now with their most recent victory. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Cowboy defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Now 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. And he works free. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Another good run for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Up the middle they go. It's Holmes. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they
yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the bottom.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there.
Ready, break.
Young on 1st down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Here to start the drive has him out near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you to get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Fighting through, he's got space. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Here we go.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes, 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking of it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess running.
Set, ready.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As it comes. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Down to a knee goes Young, and that should be the final act in this one. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how